Well, good Friday morning. Wanted to give a recap of what's going on. Night before last, I got into NOC, Natahale Outdoor Center, just after dark. I had reserved a bunk in the hostel because you can't camp here. I had actually crammed 2 days of hiking into one, and I wished I hadn't, but I did, and it was my biggest day to date, 14 and a half miles, and about 10 of those miles were uphill, maybe 2 down, but then the last 2.5 were straight down. I couldn't believe how wrecked my body was when I got there. So I got into my bunk. I truly was absolutely beat. I bought 2 Cokes, sucked the first one down in one swallow, or it seemed like, and then the second one I nursed for a while. I actually finished it this morning. But when I got to my bunk, the bunk was the top bunk. The bottom 2 were occupied. It was dark. I was still sweaty. Had salt all over my body. And they said that the showers were like 1/4 of a mile away. And I went, heck on that. Took my pack off, laid my sleeping bag out, laid down on the bunk. This was now about 9:15, 9 o'clock. Next thing I knew, it was 6:30 in the morning, and I was still lying there. Oh, I slept good. Even though it was dirty clothes and, all that. You've been there. So I got up yesterday morning and I said, I'm going to just chill today. I need to recover a little bit after that. So I did that. Now, mind you, and I think I've told you, I had not slept well in a week. So yesterday, I got up finally crawled out of the sleeping bag about 7:30. Went, took a shower, fixed some breakfast. Had coffee and grits, cheese grits, one of my favorites. Ate that, went back to the room, started watching Fox News with the Wi-Fi, fell asleep, woke up at 12. Walked down to the restaurant. Oh, no. Must have been about 11, because I walked down to the outfitter store and got my permit for the park, Smoky Mountain National Park, and looked around. I needed a hat, so I bought a hat. And then hat. Let me see if I can show you the hat. Bought an AT hat. And then I went over to the restaurant, which had just opened, and had a bowl of chili, 3 cups of coffee, some bread. I looked out the window and watched some kayakers on the river. I'd been to NOC probably over the years. I bet I've been here 20 or 25 times and rafted that river, hiked both sides of the AT. I think in both ways. I went back to the room, turned on my favorite, Hogan's Heroes. This was about 1. I fell asleep and woke up at 5. I slept 4 hours. I knew I was dying. Tired. So I got up, looked at the radar, and bad storms were coming in. Maybe they'd be there and looked like from the radar 15 minutes or so. So I walked back down to the restaurant, sat at the bar. I ordered a Greek salad, one of my favorites, a beer, and an order of mac and cheese. And I sat there till about 7:45, a long time. I delighted in that and just chilling. And then went back, got in my bunk, and fell asleep about 9, and then woke up at 7 this morning. Didn't take a shower, but I did go fix breakfast. Had oatmeal and coffee. Went back to the room, packed up, and here I am. Coming out of Nanahail Outdoor Center, it's a 7-mile climb up to Sassafras Gap shelter. That is my plan. It's an easy day, I think, I hope. Never say it's easy till it's over. And thank you, Cole, for that comment. And if I get there early enough, I'll go 5 more miles to the next shelter. So that's what my day's looking like. It's overcast, chance of rain. It's in the 40s. And it's uphill. Always seems to be uphill. But I'd rather have it like this because this is a nice grade. It's not straight up, and it's certainly not straight down. All y'all at home, Holden, Blair, kids, I miss you guys. It was good to see you the other night. That was a great opportunity. I'm glad we did that. The rest of y'all, and you all know who you are, thank you for all of your support and pushing me onward. As you're watching this, please subscribe. It encourages me. It helps me to know that you're rooting for me. I've been thinking about changing my trail name. It is Grinder, but I'm not grinding out miles very well right now. But I might change it to 51. I heard there was a gentleman that thru hiked that was doing trail magic the other day, and he said, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm 69. I'll be 70 in August." He said, "Well, if you wait and finish when you're 70, he said, you'll be the 51st person to finish the trail over age 70. And I thought about that. It's been 100 years officially, actually more than that, but officially 100 years, and only 50 people over 70 have finished. So I'm thinking about changing my trail name to 51. Just a novelty for me. Another encouraging factor to finish this death march. Y'all have a great day. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And I'm going to just keep heading north. This is Keith. Bye.